Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it, like we were evolved to do. We are coming into the pickled season of the year. If you're from a place with seasons, there is not much growing at this time of year. Fresh fruits and vegetables would be running out about now, and your ancestors would not have eaten them until they started to grow again in the summer. However, they would have had access to preserved vegetables. Pickling is one of the oldest and most efficient ways to preserve food. So your ancestors would have preserved their harvest in the fall and had pickled vegetables in their diet throughout the winter until stock ran out. See my video I did on the history of pickling. But pickled foods is something that has largely disappeared from our modern diets actually. In this video, we are speaking about the benefits of pickled foods and why I eat plenty of these in the next few months coming now. Of course, our ancestors maybe didn't know about these benefits thousands of years ago, but they would have been able to notice the effects just like we do today when we have some modern science to prove these things. Number one, the probiotics that are good for gut health and digestion. Fermented foods have the good bacteria known as probiotics, and these are especially good for us this time of year after our ancestors would have been doing a lot of feasting and drinking and the highest amount of meat consumption throughout the whole year. So probiotics and gut health would be a great thing right about now. Number two, pickled foods can help with controlling blood sugar. Vinegar-based brine is thought to help stabilize the blood glucose levels in our body, and this is also a great time of year to have some of that because it's when sugar consumption would have been also at the highest of the year, with the preserved fruits in the jams or jellies, or of course honey or cakes or pastries and other top winter dishes that humans ate right around this time. Pickled foods would be a good way to control that blood sugar. Number three, the antioxidants. Now, regular fresh vegetables are high in certain antioxidants too, but pickled vegetables even more so. We all know the benefits of antioxidants. They can prevent certain types of cancer, heart disease, and prevents just chronic illness and general aging. Number four, electrolytes. Pickled vegetables are rich in certain electrolytes, which is great for replenishing after physical exercise, even to the point that some athletes actually prefer to drink pickle juice rather than an electrolyte drink after their training. One electrolyte though that is there in large amounts is the same reason you need to watch out and not eat too much pickled foods, and that is the salt, sodium. There is a lot of salt in the pickled foods, and you can quickly have too much of that if you are not careful. And our ancestors, they wouldn't have been eating like this either, too much of it. They wouldn't have had a whole jar of pickles and drank the juice every single day. It would have been in moderate amounts, so it can last the whole entire winter. And that's exactly what I do. I have a pickle a day, maybe some sauerkraut or some red beets or other pickled things, have that until the spring, and then lower the consumption and cut it out in the summertime after that. But that's just me. As always, we don't give nutritional advice here. Ask your doctor. But how about the rest of you? Do you have any favorite pickled items? Any traditions of pickling things in your homelands, wherever you're from? Any other vegetables that you like to pickle? Let us all know.